Ladroga, and welcome to Outside the Doghouse.
The Wachusett Dirt Dogs are part of the Futures Collegiate Baseball League and play at Doyle Field, which is located at 160 Preece Street in Leominster. Tickets are very family affordable. Adult tickets are $4.50, youth tickets ages 5 to 14 are $3, and children under 5 are free. This is the Dirt Dogs' second season playing at Doyle Field, and there are a few new and exciting things happening this year.
So we're really excited about this game this coming Thursday. We'll be having Boston Bruins legend Renee Rancourt sing the national anthem, and Miss Massachusetts USA Sarah Kidd will be coming out to throw the first pitch. So come down to Doyle Field to meet Renee and Sarah this Thursday night. First pitch is at 6:35, and it is also a beer night. So come on down and enjoy a nice cold beer in the beer garden.
We are also hosting a baseball clinic this summer. The clinic is for ages 6 to 12 years old. It costs $25 per day or $60 for the whole week. Clinics will provide advanced instruction in hitting, throwing, fielding, pitching, and catching. We had our first week of the clinic a couple weeks ago, and the kids had a great time. The second week of the clinic takes place on July 22nd, 24th, and 26th. The clinics run from 9:15 to 11:15, and registration begins at 9 a.m. Registrations are accepted at the clinic, but if you register early, you'll receive a special prize. If you have any further questions about the baseball clinic, go to our website at dirtdogsball.com or contact Scott at dirtdogsball.com.
And as you can see on the table, we have some really great merchandise for sale. We have everything from hats to t-shirts, mini baseball bats, and pennants. All merchandise can be purchased during home games at Doyle Field or can be purchased through our website at dirtdogsball.com.
Our upcoming home games this week are again this Thursday, July 18th against the North Shore Navigators, and this Friday, July 19th against the Seacoast Mavericks. And it's also knit and pitch night on Friday, where we will try to break a record for the most people knitting at a collegiate baseball game, so we hope to see you there.
If you can't make it to our home games, make sure you follow us on Twitter at dog_pen to follow our live tweets during the game. Also be sure to like our Wachusett Dirt Dogs Facebook page.
A lot has happened in the past week, including the Dirt Dogs moving from last place into 5th place. We have won 5 straight games and hope to keep the streak going. On the injury front, we've lost Alec Paradowski and Will Silman due to injury, but have added pitcher Gordon Thomas to the roster.
So today we have 2 very special guests here with us, pitcher David Montiverdi and outfielder Anthony Gingerelli.
How are you guys doing today?
We're great.
Never been better.
So now it's time to share some things about you guys that the fans at home may not know.
So you guys both live in Worcester, so you're living at home right now. How is it living at home?
It's pretty good. It's good for work because I can make money while I play baseball, and then just go play baseball at night. So it worked out pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, the only work I'm doing is sleeping and sitting on the couch, but it is nice to be home with family. I get to see my sisters, my little niece, which is awesome because, I mean, being away at school through spring break, every summer, or every fall, every spring, it's pretty tough not to see them and just kind of talk to them on the phone. So it's nice to actually see them on a daily basis, stay in touch with my dad. My sisters can get kind of crazy every once in a while, but whose sisters don't. So It is really nice to be able to see them and have family food, family meals. And
That must
be
awesome. Great.
It is. I feel spoiled. So.
That's good.
Is there anyone at home you want to give a shout out to?
Oh, there's no right answer to this question. So, yeah, everyone at home, hi.
Big man back at home. What's up?
So David, you attend Dowling College,
Yep.
and Anthony, you attend Bucknell. Can you tell us a little bit about your schools and about maybe your favorite part about attending them?
Yeah, my school is not really that big. I mean, it has a high enrollment, but everyone's commuters, so it's nice and relaxed, and you get what you need to have done. And there's no really, it's an hour away from New York City, so you can go to New York City pretty often. And the baseball program, I love it. So, yeah, it's just fun.
Good.
Well, my school it's kind of offset in the middle of nowhere in Pennsylvania, so it's a lot different than Worcester and in the city. Driving there was my first time I've seen flat out hundreds of yards of just grass. So it's cool to get that different experience. You get to meet different types of people. I've never really seen an Amish person, honestly, and going there, you kind of open your eyes and see different people with different lifestyles, which I really like about it. And obviously the baseball program, like David said, I mean, I'm spoiled to be there and meet the people that I have. And I mean, I'd like to tell you guys about the things that I like about it, but there's so many that I could go on for days. I just absolutely love it.
So David, have you always been a pitcher or have you moved around?
Yeah, I've been a pitcher since like Babe Ruth, but I've always played other positions as well. Like I played third base for a while, and I loved hitting, but obviously there's a time you got to give that up, and I was never very good at third base, so I moved to a pitcher.
Well, it's working for you.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad, but yeah.
Do you have a favorite pitch that would get you out of a sticky situation?
Oh, yeah, I love my slider. It's my favorite pitch to go to. Usually I have good control of it. Sometimes I don't, but that happens. Yeah. So yeah.
So Anthony, I know you kind of play all around. Do you have a favorite position you like to play?
I can't say I have a favorite. I mean, I just kind of switched the outfield the fall of my sophomore year of college, so it was kind of very different. I used to kind of underestimate how difficult it was to kind of read a fly ball and whether get back or get a good jump on it. So it's kind of humbled me in a little bit in terms of just the game as a whole. But I mean, I guess I'd have to say outfield would be my favorite, and I guess contradict myself. But just because it's been my primary position for the past year or so, and it's taken so much practice, and it's really kind of opened my eyes to how tough the game can be. It's kind of funny to look back on Dave saying he please play third base, because we had a pretty good rivalry in high school, both of our high schools, and it was funny. I mean, I haven't seen him at third base since then, so it's kind of funny to get that picture back in my head.
And for the record, he went 3 for 3 off me in his high school career, and I don't know how you hit those pitches I threw because they're terrible pitches.
Wow.
Just close my eyes, man.
Got some history between you guys. So is there anything you guys do before the games or have any superstitions?
I don't really have any superstitions, kind of like a show and go basis, but I do a lot of stretching, and because I don't want to pull muscle. I've pulled muscles in the past, so I spend most of my pregame making sure that doesn't happen again. And if my arm doesn't feel good, I'll try to stretch it out a little more, throw more, and make sure that my arm is in good shape.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I have too many superstitions. It's more of like a kind of just getting into a rhythm and kind of being ready for the game in terms of stretching, batting practice. I just kind of like to make sure I kind of set like the same pattern, whether it's even in the batter's box, just kind of doing the same thing. That way, I feel a lot more comfortable that way. Although this summer I have gone into the habit of having a nice conversation with Jimmy White at the field, our #1 fan. I mean, it's always an interesting conversation, and I mean,
Yes.
I've brought that into my daily agenda, so it's awesome, making the summer that much more special.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Very good word there. Yeah, it's been awesome.
So I know you guys are really busy this summer and you don't have many off days, but what does a typical off day look like for you guys?
Well, I wish I could give you guys an interesting answer, but I don't really have anything special. I usually have work. I had an internship at Logan Airport that I do in the mornings, so it's usually that. And then if I have time, I go to the gym. And then after that, a lot of sleep, as much sleep as possible, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's definitely just kind of catching up on rest, giving the body a break. I'm actually living with Nick Filoramo, and he's a big fisherman. So we've been kind of spending the off days kind of just like going to a lake or a pond, and he's kind of been teaching me the ropes, which has been a lot of fun, just kind of sit back, relax, and kind of do some fishing. Yesterday, actually, I almost caught the biggest fish I've ever seen, but a very upsetting day yesterday. But it's been a lot of fun, and it is fun to kind of take those days to just kind of
Relax.
enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
Exactly. Have an actual summer.
Nice.
So do you guys have any hidden talents or anything interesting the fans at home would want to know about you?
Well, I don't know if this is a talent or not, but because I'm into aviation major, all my teammates always ask me when planes fly overhead what type of plane it is. I'm never wrong. So if you guys ever see one and ask me, I'll give you the right answer.
Yeah, we'll call out to the bullpen next time.
That's about it. I'm pretty boring.
For me, I mean, I like to think I'm good singing in the shower, but
I can't
no, I mean,
that one, man.
no, but honestly, I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, I hate to be boring in that sense, but I guess I do take pride in my bop it skills.
Oh, 90s kid.
That's something I kind of brought onto all our road trips this spring, and our teammates kind of labeled me with the bop it. So I guess I could use that. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool. What do you guys hope to accomplish playing for the Dirt Dogs, and then even after you're done playing for the Dirt Dogs?
Yeah. For the most part, it's about high-level competition because you could play anywhere in the summer. You could play like a men's league, you can play in mutual league. But from the beginning, I wanted to play in the collegiate league because it's the best of the best, really. And the best way to get better is facing the best. So that's what I like about this league. That's gonna help me out by playing for the Dirt Dogs. And hopefully that's going to help me next year to put me in a better position to be a better pitcher, which I'm hoping I can be, because there's still a lot of room for improvement.
I mean, I've expected a lot of good things before the season, and it's kind of gone even more beyond that between, you know, meeting different great players that come from all around the country, playing good baseball. But I'd say the ultimate goal is definitely to win some games and bring home a championship. I know it's only his second year, and I know Dave didn't say that, but it must have been a given, I'd imagine. But definitely just winning games. I mean, we've gone down rough patches, and it's always fun to be on the field, but it's just that much more fun to win. And I mean, that just makes the summer a whole lot better.
This was never fun.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd say that would be the ultimate goal, and just kind of as an individual is getting better every day. That comes, you know, between playing, being a better teammate, having a better attitude towards the game. Just kind of take every day, and we have the chance to do that in this league, to kind of just better yourself as a person and player.
Do you guys have a favorite pro team or a favorite pro athlete?
Yeah, well, it's tough, but I pretty much just say every Boston team, there's really no favorite above each one. Bruins season, obviously the Bruins. Red Sox season, obviously the Red Sox. My favorite athlete, though, is Craig Kimbrell. Even before, like, they say, oh, yeah, obviously you love him because he's one of the best closers in the game, but I knew who he was coming up, and just how he throws the ball, how he pitches, it's what I want to be. So that's my favorite athlete.
Yeah, I'm also a big Boston sports fan, mainly the Patriots and Red Sox, but I follow the Celtics and Bruins quite a bit. And I have to go, no questions asked, Tom Brady. Baseball might be my favorite sport, but the studliness of Tom Brady is just through the roof. I mean,
we get it.
Yeah, I can imagine. But just even the way he approaches the game, he has that like kind of silent fire, and I just love it. I love it.
So if you had to choose one professional team to play on, who would it be?
I gotta say the Red Sox.
Yeah.
That's growing up watching Fenway Park and Nomar and like Mo Vaughn. Yeah, you just want to be a Red Sox since you're a kid. You know?
Last night before I fell asleep, I was watching Team USA slow pitch softball, and that was one heck of a game there. So that'd be awesome.
Wow.
Do you guys have a role model either in the sports world or in your everyday lives?
I like to say, yeah, definitely my parents. Growing up, I wouldn't be where I am now without them, you know. And I look at mostly like leaders on the field too. Not one specific person, because every team has one player. You can't just single out one player. And I just look for the leaders and like take what you can from them, you know. So. Yeah,
I'd have to say my dad. No questions asked. I mean, he's taught me everything I know, inside and outside of baseball. Just kind of teaching me the right attitude to have, or at least what I would think or hope is the right attitude to have, and just the way to approach not only the game but every day, and kind of being optimistic and looking for the best possible, or at least predicting the best possible outcome. And I think that's very important in my life and on the field especially.
Yeah. So now it's time to learn a little bit more about you guys outside of baseball. So what's your most embarrassing moment?
I'm gonna have to say my sophomore year, I was playing against a team from Fitchburg actually, and Monty Tech, and I was on first base, and I was turning around talking to my first base coach, and I didn't know they made a pitching change. So I turn around and I see the pitcher going from the windup, so I just go for second base. Little did I know he's warming up, so I try to steal second base during a warm-up pitch. And I did not. I still
Oh, that must have been funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
What about off the field, man?
Huh?
What about off the field?
I'll let that for you guys to decide, man. You probably have a better embarrassing story than I do. I don't remember that stuff. I put it to the back of my memory.
All right. The first thing that comes to mind, I know I probably have bookloads of embarrassing stories, but I remember being at the beach like 2 or 3 years ago, and I was at this beach with some serious waves, and one took me out, and I came up bathing suitless. I'd imagine I put on quite a show. It wasn't ideal at all.
Did you ever find your bathing suit?
I did.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Just spent a little more time in the water than I would have liked to.
All for it ends well.
Do you guys have a celebrity crush?
Oh man, yeah, I do. My celebrity crush is Alex Morgan, and even before the World Cup, because that's what everyone says. Oh, I'm a big Alex Morgan fan. No, you're not. Because I knew who she was, and like I was like, oh, I love her. And that's about it.
So the publicity now helps, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Right.
For me, it's without a doubt Alicia Keys.
Oh yeah.
Right.
She's someone I've not only her as a person and like her looks, but also like her personality. I feel like a creep saying I follow her on Twitter and her Facebook and stuff, but like the things that she does, like in the way that she kind of uses her fame to kind of just continuously help different causes and stuff is just unbelievable. I mean, honestly, I love her music. I was actually pretty upset when I couldn't go to her concert by my school in April because of baseball, but one day.
One day. You'll get to a concert one day. You will.
I hope so.
So have you guys ever been involved in any pranks or had any good pranks played on you?
For me, it was probably this fall, and it's kind of heartless, but we put Icy Hot inside one of our teammates' sliding shorts, and he kind of threw them on, and we slowly kind of start wiggling and get really uncomfortable until he realized what was happening.
Did you have to practice with the shorts with Icy Hot in them?
He ended up taking them off. But it was once we got down the field, so I think he was going commando after that. But
oh wow,
pretty heartless.
That is heartless.
But it was really, really funny to watch. In the third person.
Yeah, it probably would be funny. I'd be so mad if someone
for a little while.
What was the worst date you guys have ever been on?
I can honestly say I've never really had like a remarkable, like I'd bore you guys if I told you what my idea of the bad date was. So that leads me to believe I was probably the bad date. So I'm just gonna pass this off to Ant.
I hate to leave you guys saying, but I don't really have a, not saying every date I go on is good, but there was like a string of bad dates that I went on, and it was just not good.
Well, two good-looking guys like yourself obviously can't have that many bad dates.
No.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
So along the same lines, do you have a best pickup line you use, or one maybe that hasn't worked?
Usually my favorite one has always been "Damn girl, you must be from Tennessee, because you're the only 10 I see."
Oh, heard that one before.
Yeah, I know. Never really original.
I'm not really a pickup line guy, but I feel like most people that answer this question aren't. So I couldn't come up with.
So you just use your natural looks to get the girls?
I'm a very passive guy.
Yeah.
Very passive guy, believe it or not.
Charm them with your personality, and that works.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
So do you guys have a favorite college memory or something you're really excited for next semester?
My favorite one would definitely be my first year at Dowling. We won our conference and went to regionals, and that's something definitely to look forward to next year. It gives you motivation to what to expect next time if you win the conference tournament. So definitely both right there.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
For me, it was my best memory was definitely trying out for the baseball team. I wasn't recruited, so I kind of went through a different path, and it's very, I guess, intimidating to kind of go out there not knowing anyone and seeing like they're not the big baseball players, but they're Division I baseball players, so you expect like such high talent. And I was really scared first going on the field, but after meeting the guys, they were unbelievable. Like they were friendly, like literally every single one of them. There wasn't one kid on the team that kind of tried to big league you in a sense, and like, oh, who is this kid? So just kind of being so nervous going in and then getting to know them and actually playing with them for a season. It was unreal, and I was lucky to have that opportunity and have such nice guys on my team.
That's great. What would you say the biggest differences are playing for your college and then playing for the Dirt Dogs?
The biggest difference, well, the first one main off would definitely be the schedule, because college it's a lot of games but more spread out time. We play 50 games, but a lot of them get rained out and you don't make them up. They're out of conference. But here, if it rains out, you play doubleheaders. So now we have 16 games in 14 days. So it wears on you, but you get used to that after a while. And definitely like the different guys, because like you play in conference, you start knowing like kids' first names with their middle names and their parents. And then you're just a new fresh set of guys that you play against. It's a new look, and that's the two biggest things that stand out to me.
Yeah, I mean the schedule is definitely I'm a lot more demanding in terms of games, at least. At least for me, it's kind of it's a lot different because it's game after game after game after game at school. Whether you have a good weekend or a bad weekend in conference play, you kind of have those few days to kind of reflect on it and just kind of sit back and take batting practice and kind of have a lot more like lay low type feel, opposed to having a bad or good string of games and then just another game with the occasional off day. So in that terms of just kind of rhythm and pattern, kind of streakiness. It's a lot different, and I'd say the commute is a lot different too. At least in my school, you kind of just wake up and walk right to the field. You're there in like 5 minutes, and it's kind of I'd say it's probably better for me, honestly, but it's a little more time to kind of get ready and take off a little earlier to be at the field ahead of time.
So I know you guys have some really great coaches. Can you tell us a little bit about the coaches and how they run things?
Yeah, I love the way my coach coaches because he wants to always be the tougher mentally team. Like he will never accept, like if we lose a game, everyone loses games, you know, but he wants to never lose a game like laying down flat. That's why and he has the mentality where you're always going to get better. He's going to make sure that you get better. And I think, thankfully, I ended up with a coach like that because hopefully by the next 2 years, I'll be significantly better because of it.
Yeah, I mean, my coach at school, he's very, 100%. Like, he doesn't care whether you mess up or not. It's just kind of the phrase "balls to the walls" would be a good term to use, and I really like that. But as far as the summer goes with Coach Parisi, Coach Barnaby, Coach Davis, unbelievable group of guys. Like they're not going to like get on you and kind of chirp in your ear if you do something wrong. But they're going to let you know, and they're very personable guys that they can kind of just sit down and talk to you and let you know what you can do better, and obviously in a lot of situations what you can do worse. So it's nice to have that kind of sociability and things like that. And obviously they bring different kind of age spectrums and different experience to the table. Like Coach Davis is a lot more experienced guys, a little more old school, which I like, while Parisi and Barnaby are younger guys and kind of have a more modern approach to the game. So it kind of gives you that all-around type of feel, and it's nice to have that, especially in the summer.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Well, you guys sound like we have great coaches, and we've gotten to know them a little bit, and everybody on the Dirt Dogs team and staff is all really great, and that we're really excited to see what happens for the rest of the season.
Yeah, too.
So again, I want to say thank you guys so much for coming today, and best of luck for the rest of the season.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no problem at all. Thanks for having us.
No problem.
So let me remind you again about the Dirt Dogs Baseball Clinic this summer. The clinic is from ages 6 to 12 years old. It costs $25 per day or $60 for the whole week. The second week of the clinic takes place on July 22nd, 24th, and 26th. The clinics run from 9:15 to 11:15, and registration begins at 9 a.m. Registrations are accepted at the clinic, but if you register early, you'll receive a special prize. If you have any further questions about the clinic, you can go to our website at dirtdogsball.com or contact Scott at scott@dirtdogsball.com.
Don't forget about joining us at Doyle Field, located at 160 Pre Street in Leominster, for our upcoming home games this Thursday, July 18th against the North Shore Navigators, where you can meet Renee Rancourt and Sarah Kidd. And Friday, July 19th is Knit and Pitch Night, so we hope to see you there. And again, adult tickets for the games are $4.50, youth tickets ages 5 to 14 are $3, and children under 5 are free. Also, if you'd be interested in joining our fun Wachusett Dirt Dog staff, please contact Scott at scott@dirtdogsball.com.
Also, don't forget to check us out on FATV, Thursdays at 8:30 and 11:30, and Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. Also, make sure to check out our new Instagram and Vine to look at all our cool videos and photos from the game. And here's a clip from a highlight reel for this week. So thanks again for watching, and hope to catch you next time on Outside the Doghouse.
Pack it in, let me begin. Back in the wind, battle me the the top. I never eat a pig cause a pig is a cop, or better yet a Terminator, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Trying to play me out like as if my name was Sega, but I ain't going out like no punk bitch. Get used to one style when I might switch it up and around, then buck get down, put out your head and then you wake up in the dawn of the dead. I'm coming to get ya, I'm coming to get ya, spitting out lyrics, homie, I wet ya. I came to get down, I came to get down, so get out your seat and jump around, jump around, jump around, jump around, jump up and get down, jump, 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 Otdh,